Hey guys, welcome back to the Book Nook Corner. It's Courtney. We have nighttime after shower hair and don't care, but we are starting my 24-hour readathon locked in my lady room. So the door is shut. I am locked in here until tomorrow at around 10:30 p.m. I will be locked at my lady room. So luckily, my son is obviously going to be at school. My husband is working at home, so I will get fed. And I will be able to leave to go to the bathroom and things like that, clearly, to get dressed, because right now I'm in my pajamas. So yeah, I just got done watching the Bachelor finale. Love The Bachelor and The Bachelorette franchise. It's the best thing ever on reality TV. I did make my bed, and we're going to talk about what I am reading. So on the polls, I put polls on my Instagram and my community page, and this is the stack. You wait a second. This is the stack that won. Yes, here we are. This is the stack that won. And I was actually surprised, so I'm really excited, and I'm really excited about the covers are gorgeous. So to go through them, we have Moon Enchanted. There's a really bad glare with my lady chair lights. There is the back description. Then we have To Kill a Shadow. Look at the pretty painted edges. Here's the description. Then we have Wish of the Wicked. There is the description. It is so hot up here, by the way, so if I'm really red-faced and look like I'm sweating, it's because I am. It's because I am. Lastly, we have The Court of Dreams and Stars. So this is an indie indie book. This is so terrible. So I'm not sure if I'm going to kind of read all of them, start one. You guys know me, I can never just stick to one book. It's so bad. It's so bad. And these all are so good, and I can't make up my mind. So the last time I stuck to just 1-2 books, and I only finished one, but I kind of didn't really read as much as I wanted to the last time. This time I'm planning on trying to non-stop read. Clearly I'm gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna try to read for another hour or two until I go to bed. It's 11 o'clock-ish now, so I'm gonna try to read for a little bit before I go to bed. I'm probably gonna struggle to stay awake because I did get up early this morning, and then I'm gonna try to get up at least by 7-8 o'clock at the latest tomorrow morning. I'll still only get 6 or 7 hours of sleep, and then read literally all day. I am for real sweating right now. So that is my plan. Let me show you my comfy little cozy bed. So I did get this air mattress. It is new, and those are my son's flannel skiing hedgehog sheets. And I have my little comfy cozy blankets, and I have my computer. I have some lights. I'm gonna shut all of this off whenever I go to sleep. You can see my water bottles over there ready to go for in the morning. I have some ambiance that I'm gonna listen to. I have some lights going on in my little book closet over there, and yeah, so nice and comfy cozy vibes. So let's get reading. So I know not many people really like shifter romances or reverse harem shifter romances, but this actually genuinely surprised me. It's really good. I read the first 3 chapters of it so far. I'm gonna move to another book, kind of taste test that one. This was giving me, for some weird reason, Shiver vibes from Maggie Stiefvater. I don't know how you say her last name. I'm talking quietly, by the way, so that I don't wake anyone up in my household. Yes, that was the vibes it was giving me for some odd reason, which honestly they started completely different. I do want to actually finish Shiver. I have the whole entire quadruplet on my Kindle, one of my Kindles. If you can see this bookmark, it has a moon on it, which is absolutely perfect, and it has celestial kind of stuff on the background. Perfect. So cool. So anyways, I'm really enjoying this, and the chapters, I'm going to try to open it for you. They're like that, which is really cool too. So pleasantly surprised by this one. Don't judge a book by the fact that it is a shifter romance. I have not read one yet. I've always wanted to read one. I'm glad that I got this physical copy. I have a bunch on my Kindles. Never have had a physical copy, never finished one. Yeah, I'm really excited about this, actually. I think we're gonna jump to another one, kind of taste test it. I'd like to get a couple chapters into like all of them potentially tonight before I sleep. I'm like kind of losing my voice because I'm really tired, and we're gonna try to make the best of this and stay awake. So I actually ended up reading 6 chapters of this. There were 2 chapters that were like a page and a half, so probably would equal out about the same. This is actually really good too. I could have kept reading, but I kind of want to like pace myself a little bit and not get like too lost in the story, just because sometimes when I do that, then I don't pay attention as much if I feel like I'm just stringing it along for a long time. Does that make any sense? That's just how my brain works. So I am gonna pick up Wish of the Wicked next and try to get a couple chapters of that read. But so far, so good, guys. I am so excited that these are the ones that won, because without me even realizing it and putting these together for you to pick, they are all, I believe, YA, which tends to make them a little bit easier to read. So they're easier to read faster. And there's like 1 or 2 that I have downstairs in my library downstairs I keep thinking of that kind of fit this vibe, and I kind of want to read them too. And I'm like, no, Courtney, don't do it. So anyway, I'm trying to stay quiet, and it's kind of hard because I want to like really genuinely talk about these, but I'm trying not to like talk overly loud, so hopefully you can hear me. But like I said, I'm gonna start another one. I'm starting to get really sleepy and like it's hard, but I'm gonna really try. Okay, so I got through 2 chapters and the prologue of this one. It did not keep my attention quite as much as the other 2, but I can still see potential for it to get good. It has a very interesting magic system, and names of everything like is really cool, and all of the characters have cool names. So far really liking it. These so far have been pretty YA, but like I said, I'm okay with that because it makes it a little bit easier to digest and like process. So there we go. But it is about 1 a.m. I am falling asleep. I'm gonna poop out, guys, and go to bed for a couple hours and wake up and read. So I will talk to you in the morning. Good morning, guys. I feel like the bulk of my videos, what is my hair doing, is gonna be in this chair. I still am in my pajamas, still have morning hair. I just made myself breakfast. Normally I only have 1 egg and 1 piece of toast. I am starving this morning, and I think it's because I ended up staying up until like 2 a.m. reading, and I never do that. So I went to bed hungry, so then I woke up and I'm like ravenous. So made myself a little bit of a bigger breakfast this morning. Yeah, so it's about 8:30. I did stay up until almost 2:30, so I had to get at least some sleep, or else I wouldn't be able to focus and like stay awake at all to read today. The blow up bed was it kind of started deflating a little bit like in the morning. It wasn't bad, but I definitely would not want to sleep on that every night. So yeah, I will be looking forward to my actual bed tonight for sure. So we are gonna start reading again. I feel like I read like 2 to 3 chapters of 3 out of the 4 books last night. So right now I'm gonna start my chapters of this. I forgot when I went down to make breakfast to grab a bookmark for this, so hopefully I have one somewhere in my lady room in here that I can use. Yes, it's kind of like gloomy today. It's not much like light outside, so that's kind of blah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to just literally spending the next, like, I literally have like 14 hours to spend in here today. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope that I can really get a lot read. If not, potentially finish something, obviously, is the goal. I don't know what this is or what that is on my head. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm just excited to like literally not have anything to do but read today. That like never happens. So I might take a little break and do a little bit of YouTube stuff. And if I do that, I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I will talk to you later. Okay, reading update. I read 3 chapters of this. So, honestly, it was only like 30 pages, and I got the ick at least 6 times. Like, I really don't know if I want to continue this. there was a comment made that, like, she thought this one demon, it ended up being a demon, but she thought it was her, like, I don't know if it's her husband, her fiance, her boyfriend, her soulmate. There's so many phrases and words, like made up fantastical words in this. I have no idea what they mean. And I'm lost. I don't know what this man was to her, but they were clearly like bonded and like in love. And the demon was posing as him. And she like said, she was like, he opened his legs and I groped him. And then he moaned. And I was like, you groped him? Like, to me, the word groped is usually not a pleasant thing. So, like, just stuff doesn't match, and I'm, like, turned off. I'm so turned off, and I don't know whether to continue trying or not. I'm just confused right now. So I think I'm just going to read more of one of the other books. I do have to admit, this is kind of frustrating. I'm feeling frustrated right now. Like, I like these, but I just keep thinking of like other books that I'm already reading and like that I want to continue, but they're all like, you know, the second or third books in the series. So like I can't really like read them and then talk about them because like I don't want to spoil anything for people. I feel like I'm already kind of behind now that I've spent time reading all these books. And I'm just feeling really frustrated. Like, I'm just feeling like I'm not gonna like achieve anything, and I'm like doubting myself. So I need to just like calm down and just continue on with these books and just try to focus on them. And like I said, I may have to DNF this. I'm gonna read a couple more books, come back to this, give it another shot. But just like, I don't know, the vibes of it and the phrases that she uses, like, I don't understand what she's trying to, like, I don't understand what she's talking about. It's like they don't make sense, and I'm so like turned off. So much ickiness going on. Feeling a little blah, little frustrated right now. I will update later, I guess. Okay, y'all, listen. We need to have a talk. We need to have a sit down, serious talk, okay? We are dressed, my teeth are brushed, I have clothes on, you know, better start to the day. I am getting a liquid IV. These things help headaches, by the way. This is my favorite flavor. Trying to stay hydrated up in here. So here's the deal. I am just not feeling any of these books that I have started, and all I keep doing is thinking about books that I'm already reading and how I just want to finish them and read them, and like that's where my brain keeps going, and it's like really irritating because it's taking away from me trying to read these new stories, which is not helping because I just want to read what I've already been reading. And that is literally like 6 books. And I know that I'm going to be judged for this. That's part of the reason why I haven't really talked about it or even said that I was reading them. But it's like, because people get so butthurt whenever it comes to Sarah J. Maas and the order in which you read them, how you read them, whatever. People get so offended or like put out or whatever. When meanwhile, all I'm trying to do over here is just enjoy myself and have fun and get out of a reading slump. And when I read an author and books that I like and books that I know I love, that helps me out of a reading slump. So that's what I'm going to do right now, because otherwise this is going to be a completely wasted time up here. I'm very upset. I'm really bummed that this is kind of how this is going, but it is what it is, and it's not really that surprising considering the fact that I've been in a reading slump for the whole entire month of March. I've read 0 books. Like, I've read, but I haven't finished any, I guess is what I should say, because I've just been like everywhere. So what I'm gonna do, I am about 20% of the way through all 3 Crescent City books. Now, like I said, go ahead and judge all you want. Who reads 3 of them at the same time? I do. And that would be because I've read the first and second ones literally like 3 times each. So I know what happens, and I was gonna just jump right into House of Flame and Shadow, and then I was like, but I still want to read those, and then I didn't want to take the time to read them in order until I got to House of Flame and Shadow. So then I was just like, oh, just put them all together. I'm gonna read them all together, and that's what I've been doing. And it's like, it's not confusing at all, like I said, because like I've read them so many times, and I've done that before where I've read a book, the new one comes out, I reread the first one and the new one at the same time. I don't know why, it's like a new thing of mine. I've talked about it many times before, but like it's just fun to me and I enjoy it, and so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I said there were 6 books, right? So the other ones are Empire of the Vampire, which is a first read for me. I've never read it before. I'm 20% of the way through that as well. And then we have Kingdom of Ash, and I'm like 80% of the way through that. I need to just finish it. I've just kind of been taking my time, dabbling in it here and there as I have time. So that's on my Kindle as well. And then for the last one, started Spark of the Everflame. So I'm like 20% of the way through that as well and really enjoying that. I mean, these are just books that I've kind of had on my Kindle and just been like dabbling in when I have time, when I'm not reading buddy read books. And I haven't had devoted hours ahead of me to sit and read these books. And so I'm sitting here trying to get into these ones, and all I'm thinking about is those books and like how I could read them and how much more I would enjoy them, and like I'm just more passionate about them and they would make me happy. And I'm like, Courtney, just do it. Like, just do it. Wouldn't people rather see you read a book that you love and are excited about than one that you're pushing yourself to continue? Like, how entertaining is that going to be in the end? I have all the physical copies of the 6 books I just mentioned, but they are also all on my Kindle, and this will save my arms from dying. So we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be what it is, and you guys can judge if you would like to. That's up to you. The way I look at it, people can read whatever the hell they want, however they want. If they're enjoying it and it brings them joy, who cares? I'm not hurting anyone. Okay, soapbox over. Bye. It is raining right now, and it's the perfect ambiance to sit in here and read because I can hear the rain on the roof. So I did make my lunch, and we have some leftover sauteed veggies and steak and fries from the other night, a small mini Coke, and chocolate covered cashews. These are the best thing on the planet. I got them at Sam's Club. Please go now and buy them. So I'm sitting here reading Empire of the Vampire on my Squishmallow on my Kindle Oasis because I don't want to hold a 10-pound book. Eating my chocolate covered cashews. This book is honestly a weird vibe. I like it, but it's kind of heavy and dark. And there's a lot of really dark, like, smart-ass, sarcastic humor, which I get, but sometimes just like a lot to like digest in your brain. And I'm kind of like not really sure if I like it or not, but yet something keeps telling me to keep reading it and that I am going to like it. I'm just trying to continue listening to that little voice. And then I just read 3 chapters in Shadow and Flame, and I can see why people were disappointed in the fact that there wasn't more to do with the ACOTAR world people, because there really isn't. Like, it's kind of just so far like a little glimpse of them. So I can see why, that disappointed some people, but like, I don't really understand why people necessarily expected that, because they're 2 different series. She's planning on releasing another ACOTAR book. Like, why would she kind of combine them that much, kind of deal? So, I don't know. I just got finished with my lunch. It was very good. And I'm going to continue reading on my Squishmallow. And I will get back to you. So y'all, we've had quite the development. I have decided to spend the bulk of my time reading Spark of the Everflame. I was only like 20-ish% of the way into that before today. I'm now 45% of the way after reading a bunch of other books to try to figure out what I wanted to read. So I have roughly 5.5 hours left of it. That is about the amount of time that I have left in here as well. So I'm going to try to finish it. Fingers crossed. I'm really enjoying it. I love it. It is so flowy. I love the 2 main characters. Like, I love the male character, the female character. I feel like the male character is kind of up to something. Like, the female character has secrets that she's not even aware of. We are just thriving with this book right now. Okay, this is what hubby came up with for dinner. 3, 2, 1. Not very healthy at all, but looks really good, actually. Hey, reader peeps. So, we have a bit of an update going on here. Crazy hair, don't care. And I just wanted to let you guys know that 2 days ago, I did my 24-hour reading vlog in my lady room. A ball of frustration the entire day. I feel like I could not figure out like what I wanted to read, what I wanted to stick with. Nothing was hitting right. I'm still just like slumpy, and it just was not working, and I just could not find a book that I wanted to read. It was highly frustrating and annoying. And so by the end of the day, as you guys saw, I ended up sticking to Spark of the Everflame. I still have not finished it. It is 2 days later. And so I'm planning on having this video up by next Wednesday. So Wednesday, April 3rd. And I will then have Spark of the Everflame finished. My goal is to finish it by this weekend so that I can count it towards March's reading. But I'm just like really annoyed, like that it didn't really go the way that I wanted it to, because the last one was so successful. I got an entire book read and like fell in love with it, and that just didn't happen this time. So yeah, I'm feeling my slumpiness kind of going away, but it's not going away quite as much as what I want it to. So anyway, on a happier note, I just took a trip to Walmart, actually. I literally live within walking distance of a Walmart. So I know a lot of people hate on Walmart, but like it's stupid for me to not utilize it since it is literally around the corner. I am making lasagna tonight for dinner, and I needed to get a couple more things for it. I'm gonna make a really nice dinner. I cannot handle my hair right now. I will be back. Okay, cute little ponytail, even though I look like an egg. Anyways, so I just thought I would show you my little haul that I just got at Walmart. My birthday is in like a week. My birthday is April 5th, so next Friday. And I kind of like, you know, I don't know, got myself a little birthday present. But yeah, so this is what I got. These Dream Dust very sparkly nails. Hopefully you guys can see them. I took off my other ones, so my nails look like crap right now because they were starting to get loose, the glue. But I'm going to do these up. I'm going to glue them on, and I'm going to put some really cool, here, let me show you. I want them to fall out. This thing isn't like, doesn't really work well. But all these little gems in here, that's what I put on the last ones. And there's some like really pretty ones, like these little roses, if you can see that at all. And these little pretty butterflies, these little cute like pearly hearts. So I'm just gonna do them up, make them really cute for Easter, and I'm very excited about it. So that is my goal there. Then I saw the fanny pack of my dreams. Okay, so I've never been a fanny pack girl, but fanny packs are actually making a comeback. Like if you put them like crossbody, like across your chest. And I think that's absolutely adorable. And I love anything baby pink, clearly. If you pay attention at all to my channel, anything baby pink, anything that you can make kawaii, I'm here for it. And so that's what led me to this Steve Madden New York. It has this cute little piece on the side. I love the strap, like quality leather, like it just feels like so good. Like clearly it's not like, you know, real leather, but like rhinestone, like how over the top girly is this? Kind of reminds me of like if Barbie was a biker, but we're gonna make it kawaii and we're gonna make it cute. So then I'm like, I stick that in my cart, I'm like walking away, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw this. The matching book bag. So it has leather, like there's little holes. It has leather along the sides and the bottom, and then the Steve Madden like really nice straps, and it is matchy matchy. It has another little pouch on the side. So just look how adorably cute these are. Oh my god, the little pockets and stuff. Like my like 8-year-old self would have been living for this stuff. So I don't know, I'm just like, these are leather, like I'm so excited. Next time we go to like an amusement park or like the water park that we always go to over the summer, I can put my snacks and my drinks and just all the stuff and go to town. So I'm so excited. So that was my Walmart haul. I'm gonna just like continue reading. I guess this is just gonna end up being a slight weekly reading vlog. This weekend is Easter, if you celebrate Easter in the US. So that was all for this clip. Good morning, guys. So this is kind of embarrassing, right? Because there is about 2 weeks time frame from when I first started the 24-hour reading vlog until now. I have a tea and a coffee behind me so that I can edit and get all of my videos up for the week. I have so many things I've pre-filmed that I need to edit and get up. A lot has happened in this time period. I went and got my nails done. We had Easter. I had my birthday, and I just was not able to really do much reading. But my slump is luckily over. In the past 3 days, I've managed to finish 2 books, which were Spark of the Everflame and The House in the Cerulean Sea. So The House in the Cerulean Sea, those, by the way, will both count towards my April wrap up. But The House in the Cerulean Sea, I read as a buddy read. I actually really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. It was pretty much what I figured it was going to be. It was super cute. There was so much representation in it, which I loved. Comfy, cozy, hilarity, like just the children in this little orphanage were just so funny. Like they made me like laugh out loud as I was listening to the audiobook multiple times. Like it was just hilarious. I loved it. It was such a cute little story. I heard that there's actually a sequel coming, so I will be reading that. I'm looking forward to it. And then just last night on my Kindle, finally, I finished Spark of the Everflame. This one, I gave 5 solid stars. I absolutely loved this book. I adored this book. By the way, I do have different shirts that I wear, and I do wash this. So just saying. But yes, I gave 5 solid stars to Spark of the Everflame. It was just so good. Like I instantly downloaded the second book on my Kindle, on Kindle Unlimited, and cannot wait to get to it. Like this is just such a good series. Like, oh my god, her writing, the love story that's kind of developing, the mystery behind where her mother went, like what happened to her mother, the ending, what is going on? Cannot wait to get to it. But that is the only update I wanted to give you guys. Not much, but I just wanted to kind of conclude this and give you a little outro. I still exist and did happen to, finish 2 books. That is that, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry it was all over the place and not really what I wanted it to be. It didn't really turn out the way that I wanted it to turn out. I still read books and talked about books. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!